Hi there, another quick tech review. If you've got one of these, a GoPro Hero 9, Hero 10, whatever, but the Hero 9, and you're sick to death of bellowing at it because it's got voice control that isn't very good, it doesn't hear you clearly enough, so you end up shouting, GoPro start recording, GoPro start recording, and eventually it's beep and it activates. But if you're like me and you, as you'll see there, I use this when I'm paddleboarding, so I'm a little way away from the camera so it can't hear me, particularly when there's water rippling around and that. It gets frustrating. You don't want to be bellowing at the camera. So remote is the way forward. So I've tried non-official remotes. I've tried some other remotes which worked with older versions of these cameras, but I couldn't find any. So in the end I went for this, and this is called, I think this is called the remote. I think that's what they call it. I'll tell you at the bottom if I'm wrong, but this is the remote. What is this? All you've really got on here is modes, options effectively, on and off, big button on the front. Little flap there over your charging point. Okay, micro USB, sorry, USB-C. I'll switch that one on. On it comes. That battery lasts for ages. You haven't got to worry about charging this one very often. So this remote, you could probably charge it, and probably, I'm reckoning, you might get 10 hours use, I'm guessing. I've been out loads, I think I've charged it once. It doesn't take a lot of juice at all. It might be more than that. It might be weeks and weeks. You don't need a lot. What it's doing now is it's trying to connect to my camera, but my camera's switched off. So I'm just going to switch it off again. What you basically do, let's switch it off. Powering off now. What you basically do is after you synced it once to this, and on here, on this camera, it will tell you are you syncing to the app on your smartphone or the remote. This one here, sync to that one. It'll go beep, synced, and then all you need to do when you're off and running, and I'm paddleboarding along, this is on my wrist, press it once to start recording, press it once to stop recording. That's what I use it for. Simple as that. Really, really easy. This will cost, I think it cost me 70 quid. I think it's 70 quid. That's ridiculous. Well, I've tried non-official ones, and the trouble with those is you go in the water once and they fall to pieces. They will not work in the water. So if you're going anywhere near water, this is what you want to use. The strap's pretty good. It's basic. I mean, it just does what it says. It's all rubberized. I've had no water in it yet. The only issue I've had is a couple of times, for whatever reason, when I'm out and about, it just didn't seem to activate it for a little while. Activate the, I press the button, nothing happened. Press the button, nothing happened. So I just switched this off, switch it on again, and then it was all up and running. That's happened maybe twice after using it a dozen times, say. So, you know, maybe 15 times, two incidents. So it doesn't happen very often. I'm really happy with it. If you've got a Hero 9, you have to get this. If you are out paddleboarding or doing something where you don't want to be pressing the button all the time, you don't want to be shouting at your camera. And the other thing you'll need if you've got one of these is you're going to need a battery charger. So click at the end, you'll see a link to that battery charger. This gets a 5-star Steve Dog rating. It's a lot of money, but I'll tell you what, this on its own, in my view, is inferior. It's not good enough. But as soon as you attach the battery charger, which I'll show you, and this remote, and that's a lot of money because you're going to be spending another probably £100 more, but in for a penny, in for £100, do it. Catch you guys on the remote schmirrote, and like and subscribe. Flip side. I couldn't have said it better myself.